February 2026. Hi, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my kitchen. And God has led me to do a video every day this year. And today I am going to be making homemade sugar-free lemon cordial. So I've made lemon cordial in the past. I have a lemon tree outside, and usually I'd make it with 50% sugar and 50% lemon juice, and then you simmer it down, and then I water bath it and put it in the cupboard and use it with my medicinal drink, which I'm also going to make today. So maybe not for this video, maybe for tomorrow's video, I'll show you that one. But so yeah, so today is an experiment, and people who know me know that I like to experiment and see what I like best out of the different tweaks that I make. And I must admit it was difficult to find a recipe on Stevia syrup and Allulose syrup, and so I'm just gonna kind of do what I did with the sugar one. So 50%, I'm going to use Allulose today. I had heard that if you use Stevia, it can crystallize once it's chilled. So I'm not going to risk that one. And apparently it can be a little bit bitter. So, and it's very fine, so it's hard to figure out what amounts to use compared to granulated sugar or raw sugar I use. So Stevia is out for today. Now, I don't know if you can notice anything or if you can guess what I've been up to today. So I look like I've smoked 1,000 cigarettes today with all fingers, but no, I have been processing turmeric. There it is, just sitting in water waiting, and I'm going to turn that into a pulp and make my medicinal drink, but that's for another video. All right, so today you're going to follow along with me and see how this goes, and I will have the result for you tomorrow in tomorrow's video when I mix, because I have the syrup and the medicinal syrup, or concoction I call it, and then some herbal additives, so stinging nettle, raspberry leaves, yarrow, and some others. So I'll go through those in tomorrow's video. Right, let's go. So I've got this fantastic juicer that I bought from Aldi for not very much money. I'd love a full stainless steel one. I think it's great. So I'm just going to start processing some lemons. Last year I had so many lemons, all ripe at the same time. Like, I've still got a lot of lemons on the tree this year, but they seem to be ripening at different stages. So there'll be more lemon juice coming my way. It didn't do very well, did it? I don't know why, but it's a bit womber today. It's a bit, oh, there we go, that's better, isn't it? A bit out of whack. Haven't used it for a while, so I have a very manky looking juicer in the cupboard. I will show it to you. I think the citrus acid like melted it or something, so it looks like it's just covered in a sticky residue. Pretty gross. But anyway, I'll put it in fast forward motion now, and you can watch me do the rest of these lemons. I love the smell of lemons. Probably not. Okay, so there we have it. 250 mils, 1 cup, exactly. That's great. That's great, that is. Okie dokie. Now, I'm going to shift you over. No, I won't. Grab this one. Need to filter the lemon juice. You mainly filter it if you're going to water bath it. Water bath it means that you put it in a jar. I'll go get them and show you. This is the one I will use today, but generally I fill these ones, and you put the lids on them. You put them in a saucepan, covering them with water, and you boil them for, I think it's about 15 minutes. Don't quote me on that, make sure you research it if you're going to water bath them. And then you leave them on the counter until the next day, and they're fully cooled down. You take the rings off, and these will be like vacuum sealed basically. And they go in the cupboard for however long. Don't quote me on that. I drink them before they're used by date, I'm sure of it. So, but you've got to strain the pulp out for if you're water bathing them. So I'm just in habit of doing that. Okie dokie. So we have 1 cup of lemon juice. Ooh. So we're going to go 1 cup. That's pretty fine as well, isn't it? Apparently 1 cup of allulose. I think I'm only going to go 3/4. It's not all of it. Okay. Let's go over to the stove. So I've just got it on a low heat. Well, it's a small burner. And apparently you stir it until just before boiling. Look at my yellow fingers. It's not really going to be very syrupy because we're not going to be boiling it. When you boil, obviously liquid escapes and it makes it a bit more syrupy. So it said in one recipe that I read to not let this foam up, which will happen when it starts to boil. Starting to get a bit foamy, isn't it? I'll turn that off. Just making sure everything is dissolved, which I believe it is. So that was fast, wasn't it? Okay, so you don't want to put boiling water in a cold jar, so warm it up a little bit with some hot water first. Lid. Lid on and the ring. And I'm just going to let that cool now. We'll put it in the fridge. And I will tell you how this tastes tomorrow compared to the sugar syrup. I'll see you in another video sometime soon.
Okay, let's go.